I'm having a crash out moment. I am having a crash out moment on the street beside this house. I feel like when I talk to my ex-husband, it's talking to a bag of rocks. Okay? Like it really is. Next week, EXO has camp. Okay, we have committed to this. Like it is a thing. It's happening. But I work. You know, otherwise I'd drive EXO to the moon. Who cares? But I have to figure this out. So I called and talked to my ex weeks ago. And I said, hey, this is happening. This is coming up. I need to know, like, are you going to be able to help me? Can you do mornings? Can you do afternoons? Like, I need some help. I got to know this. He'll let me know. He'll let me know. He'll let me know. And then I talked to him. Every week I call him. I talked to him. The last week I called. I said, hey, are we going to be able to do this? Because, like, we've committed to this. And, you know, all right. And he says, well, yeah, I'm pretty sure I can do this, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, all right, because when you're committed to doing something, you got to do it. And then, you know, like, I'm trying to set this up, like, because my buddy Frank said, you know, he'll help me, Bill will help me, whatever. Okay. So we get to, it's time to pay the child support. Was it on time? No. Was it the full amount? No. Am I going to get the full amount? No. He says he feels like he's paying too much money in child support and, you know, take him back to court. What? So I said, okay, you know what? Because I called him. I was like, hey, that's not the right amount. And I said, okay, fine. So then I said, hey, okay, whatever. Besides that, you know, Monday is a day away or, you know, whatever. Today's Saturday. You know, are we still good? What's up? You do in the morning, you do in the afternoon. Like, I'm not going to play around or play games or go back and forth. Okay, this is my freaking, you're our freaking kid. Like, come the freak on. And then, you know, he just, you know, like, I don't know. I can just tell when he's like screwing with me. You know what I mean? Like, you can just tell. I've known this man for over 20 years. Like, I can just, you know? And I'm like, you got to tell me, like, are we doing this or not? And he's like, well, I don't know for sure. He's like, I'll know in a day. Well, that doesn't work for me because, like, in a day, EXO has to go to camp. Like, I mean, if all else fails, which I don't think this is going to come to it, I would have to take EXO to Chesapeake at like 7 o'clock in the morning and drop the kid off there. That would be last resort. I hate that. I try to keep my word and say, like, okay, I'm going to do what I say I'm going to do. And if I can't, I'll tell you that I can't. This is why I can't. Because for being with him for so long and his lying and him saying, okay, well, I'll do this. And then at the last minute, he doesn't do it. I freaking hate that shit. I can't stand it. If you tell me you're going to do something, then do it. Or tell me that you can't and tell me why. And I'm trying to teach EXO that. It doesn't matter how big or small. It's like a lie. It does not matter how big or small it is. If you say, hey, I'm going to bring you a pencil, then you better do it. You know, I feel like that's just being a decent human being. Am I a 100% decent human being? No. Okay, I'm not. I'm a jerk. I'm judgmental. I'm mean. I'm hateful sometimes. But there are certain things like I want to try to be good at. And I try to be good at that. Okay. And I don't lie. And I try to be really good at that. And those are the things I try, whatever. I had to hang up. It was just going to go round and round and round. He's like, well, I'll just let you know. And I'm like, well, dude, and he doesn't understand. Like, I've got other people lined up. They're like, okay, well, let me know. I can't just call them Sunday night and be like, oh, hey, can you do this in 2 hours? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's effed up. You can't just spring shit on people, or you can't, that's not the way you. So as I knew it wouldn't work out, I cannot rely on him to help me get EXO. I just can't. And I'd be stupid too anyway. And besides, he told me I would have to give him some gas money. My ex-husband got a cash settlement in January, $15,000. He has not a penny of it left. He has nothing. I'm just spilling the tea. He doesn't. He doesn't even have any of it. You know what I could do with $15,000? First of all, I would have bought a car if I didn't have one. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can do. $15,000 to me is a lot of money, and you could really set yourself up and like make some changes in your life. But whatever. I just had to rant. I was crashing out for a second, so I released it. I feel better. I'm going to continue on with my day. Hopefully no one's staring at me in this house. But I feel like I've been on my route. This is like my 65th. I think this is my 5th year on this route. If I have to have a crash out moment, then these people need to, like, this should be a normal thing. Like, I've been here for 5 years. Like, hello. Every now and then I crash out. It's got to happen. I'll check back in later. Hello, it's the next day. It's Sunday. It's like 9:30 a.m. Yesterday, after I talked to you, I finished my route. I had a split that was 2 hours that was on a route that I hadn't done in a long time. And I'm going to be honest, I only did like 60% of it because when I got out there, it was like I had never delivered mail ever. Like I didn't know what I was doing because it was like, it was a mess. The person that got it together for me, it was a mess. And if they say something to me tomorrow, I'm going to tell them, like, I tried, but... And by 8 o'clock, I was like, wow, I think I should go home. Anyway, so I came home. I made a pizza for the kids. I made a sausage. I mean, by the time I got home, it was after 8 o'clock and whatever. So I'm just going to put it up. I don't know if, you guys are annoyed by that when it's just a clip. It's not really a day in the life, but today will be a day in the life because it's Sunday and I'm off. Anyway, but that's what yesterday I was riled up. But I did call about that house. I did. And I'll just tell you, I talked to the lady on the phone. Both of them. I talked to them on the phone, and they said that they would rent it to me. They did. It was like so easy. I called and I was like, hey, and blah, 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 blah. And they were like, all right. I'll go more into detail on tomorrow's vlog and let you know everything. But I mean, yeah, it really, like, if it really works out, it'll be like perfect. It really will. And, like, somebody commented about Sophia and the beach and everything, but like, it's from my apartment to where the house is, it's less than like 3 minutes driving. Like, it's right, it's right down there. Anyway, so I just want to tell you that I was like, okay, well, this is great. Anyway, I'm going to go. There's Sophia. She's, I don't know. She's a lot of trouble. She's a pain in the butt. She really is. The last couple of days, the last 2 days, the last day or so, she, I guess, she got into the cat food, and I try not to let her obviously have the cat food. Anyway, she got into the cat food and it upset her stomach like, I mean, crazy. I'm talking explosive. Like, what? Okay. So she's got that going on. I mean, she's okay now. Everything's okay. But because of all that, and I was working so much, she was scooting her little bottom like outside, and she cut her little bottom. Like, she cut it. And then, I'm like, do I need to take this dog? Like, I get so worried about her. And then, of course, I Google it, and the Google says, just keep the area clean and see if it heals up and then go to the vet. I don't know. So anything that happens to her, I feel like that she's going to die. Like, I don't know. So I know that the little cut is caused because of her. She scooted. Anyway, I just get really wigged out about this dog. Just like I was wigged out about Benson. Any little change in him. I'm going to go. This is a vlog, but I'll let you know about the house and everything else. I will talk to you later today. As always, I'll vlog again tomorrow. Bye, everyone.